All right, welcome back to round five. Officially, the half. Well, okay, technically, the next race is a halfway point, but I don't care. Close enough. Anyways, welcome to round five of the MRL No Assist Championship here for season 9. This is gonna be a pretty exciting race. As if the previous tiers or anything to go by were in for some hectic races, probably a safety car in the latter half of the race, funnily enough. But yeah, I think we have a lot to look forward to. This is going to be very exciting to see. And speaking of, we'll go ahead and take a look at the map of this circuit. So, I mean, this is Sao Paulo, Brazil. This is an all-time classic. Championships have been won and lost here. 15 corners to make your way around. Huge variety of setup options as well. You could go low downforce to get huge speed on the straights, or as you can see right here through the corners, higher downforce can give you a big helping hand. So really, it just depends on how you set yourself up and your confidence in set setups. And speaking of, those drivers are probably in the middle of doing that right now as we're getting qualifying underway.
That we are, and while they're getting themselves ready, I'll do a quick run through of the championships, which we're pretty much at the halfway point. Mage, heads or tails?
Sideways.
Mage.
I'm gonna go tails.
All right, constructors championship it is. So we'll go through 10th to first. So 10th is Alpine, currently sitting at 22 points. I believe that's Yellow leading most of the way, so we'll see if Yellow and Gwenfro can turn around. And AlphaTauri sitting at 23, very close to Alpine. Then we have a bit of a gap. Goes to Alfa Romeo at 34, that's led by Chile, and Chile alone because Irons isn't doing anything. Then we have 38 with McLaren, Alan Toast leading the way. Hopefully Freeberg can find some form again. Then we go to 41 with Aston Martin. That's mostly led by Snakey, who is not here today. He's replaced by Minico. Then we go to Ferrari at 42 points, led by a very fun pairing of Benzo and Niki Lauda. Then we go to Mercedes at 47. Andy's doing wonders for that team. Red Bull at 52. That one is actually being done very well by Moldy Dragon. He's having a very impressive season.
Yeah. His teammate not so much, and actually he's not present today.
Right. He's replaced by Edge. And then Williams at 52, led the way by Giants fan. And MRK, his teammates, also having a very, very impressive season. Already beat his last season total and has put on some good races. And finally, we have Haas at 57, who is being led the way by our Drivers' Championship leader, being Drunken Shamrock.
Yeah, speaking of Giants fan, like you mentioned a moment ago, he's already on a flying lap. Now, he actually struggled a little bit in Tier 1, so that may be a sign of what's to come here in No Assists. And honestly, he seems to have just been having a harder time in general this season. I don't know if he's slowed down or if the rest of the field is caught up, but he seems to be having a rough time of it.
You know what it could be? It could actually be both.
Yeah, I mean, Giants fan doesn't strike me as the type to get complacent, though, but maybe with the way that some of the cars have been reworked just a little bit over the course of three-week break, I know that there was at least one update during that time.
I think there's actually 2.
Yeah, I want to say there was 2.
Yeah, Giants... that's already a pretty good lap.
Yeah, that lap is very impressive.
And that's the benchmark for everyone to go by. Is that Ferrari on a lap? I think that's Benzo. Oh no, Benzo's valid. So it's actually going to be Caped Opossum will be our next driver to set a lap time. Let's see what the AlphaTauri driver can do through Sector 2. It's a 53.1. Not doing anything a Giants fan's lap, but can Sector 3 make a difference for the AlphaTauri?
Yeah, this team starting next year will no longer be AlphaTauri. It seems that's going to be leaning towards Adidas or Hugo Boss. I think it's going to be Adidas, which, I mean, like, all they want them to do is make a brand new shoe in collaboration with F1. Okay! That was on the medium tires as well! Alan Jones has some mega pace! Wow!
Okay.
Wait, if Alan Toast can just hold on to that time, he could save himself an extra set of soft tires if he wanted to. What a lap from Alan Toast! That was monstrous from him. Andy going across, he's only putting himself second, but still not too far off. Minico, what a lap from Minico! Why isn't he here full time? I have some serious questions. That was very impressive.
If he gets a podium, you can ask him.
Yeah, I hope he does, because seriously, I definitely have some questions. He's put in a very respectable time and is currently sitting P3, though there is a lot of competition, of course, and things could quickly change.
Benzo just put in P5, and Burn Victim, I believe that was another cooldown lap to 136. Looks like he's actually going for one now.
Yeah, Burn Victim...
Also all the mediums.
Yeah, Burn Victim, honestly, in his first few races, he's made a very solid impression of himself. So I think he can put in some genuinely good pace, continue to bring in some results, really make a name for himself, and just, you know, set himself up for some success going into the next season. He's joining a little bit late, unfortunately, so he's obviously not going to be in any title fight. But, again, making an impression, I think, is what counts.
Speaking of making an impression, he won Purple Sector 1.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a true Purple Sector 1, though. That's the thing. We'll have to take a look. Getting back on board with him, he only has one real corner that matters as he makes his way. That's a very smooth way through that corner, actually. No issues whatsoever. So now he's going to charge towards the line. This is going to be a pretty competitive lap, I think. Going across the line, he's going to put himself P7 just behind his teammate and on the slower tire, no less. Solid run from Burn Victim.
Very nicely done. Looks like Edge is finishing a lap now. Edge will go only P12, a 13-1. He'll definitely look to improve that one.
I don't know about that. He has full battery. He can go faster.
Oh,
what?
Did he not use battery?
He's
not using battery.
What, did he forget to use battery, or?
Potentially.
I mean, if so, that would explain why he's down by 3 seconds compared to the rest of the field. Yellowstone, I think, just put in a banker, and now he's going for the real one. Well, either that or hit a problem on that first run. He's going for it. Yeah, he is right now, for sure. One real corner left to go. Technically, there are like 2 or 3 more corners, but let's be real. As long as you just angle it right, you shouldn't have any problem through here. Hitch did a good lap, but himself P6. What can Yellow Snowman do crossing the line? This is going to be a good one. Puts himself P4. Giants fan is only P5, and he invalidated on his next run. I think he's about to go. No, he's fine. He's going out for another run on used soft tires. I don't know why he's doing that, because they're going to be 4 laps old by the time he starts. Then again, the tire wear isn't the most severe around here. Because I did 2 full runs on a set of soft tires, and I only saw 5% wear. So it really isn't that bad. But going across, he's going to go ahead and get his lap started. Meanwhile, with the others, let's check in on Freebird, who's making his way through towards turn 4. You know, you'll see plenty of overtakes here, and, well, some overtakes are a little bit more risky than others. And there are a few other main overtaking spots. Of course, down the main straight. Of course, into turn 1. And there are 2 other notable overtaking spots. Right here, the corner that Freebird is making his way through. And not this corner, but I think the next one is also a good potential overtaking spot. Admittedly, though, the moves without DRS are admittedly less common, but it can happen.
Minico seems to not be moving.
Wait, what?
Now he is. Minico is stopped on the track.
Yeah, he may have just been letting by traffic, which can be a bit of a problem in qualifying, as I experienced firsthand in Tier 5.
Also, I do have news. This is Hitch's debut.
Hitch is making one a heck of an impression. The Giants fan on used tires.
5 old tires.
Okay, looks like us giving Giants fan a bit of a hard time was for nothing. But
can I take back my words from earlier?
Yeah, let's take that back. Oh, Alan Toast, he's already had a rough start of the lap. Let's see if he can find some I think he's already backed out. He's already backed out.
Yeah, he's backed out. He's back.
Yeah, he knew he messed up turn 2.
Miniko, on the other hand, has gone purple sector 1.
There's no way this man is about to put it onto the
Is he
front row.
cooking?
He might be cooking with some real gas right now, but he's already expended a good portion of his battery as he makes his way through, taking out plenty of curb. I now don't feel stupid for taking that same line during qualifying. Thank you for vindicating me, Miniko. Anyways, Miniko making his way through, and he's got really good momentum here. He seems incredibly comfortable here in no assist. Where has he been this whole time? He is still up, but only by a little bit. Oh, huge amount of oversteer. The liquid molly sign gets absolutely reduced to liquid. Unfortunate for Miniko. He was on for an improvement, although, admittedly, if he continued at that rate, it wouldn't be a real improvement. Speaking of real improvement, Winfro is finding a lot of time here. Let's see how much of a difference it makes when he goes across the line. Charging towards... Can he get himself a good spot? He puts himself just into the top 10. Solid run from him. Drunken Shamrock once again elects to remain in the pits. I question this decision because if he invalidates on his first run, he is royally screwed. But meanwhile, Alan Toast is getting his run started. He had a little bit of a mishap on turn 2 and is going to try to make amends for that. 2/10 up in Sector 1 alone. That is already enough to beat Giantsman, and there's still 2 sectors left. Alan Toast has some incredible pace right now. But he does have a little bit of traffic to potentially give him a hard time. Now making his way through. Let's see how much improvement he's found in the second sector. One more corner left to go. Let's take a look here. He's up 4/10. Alan Toast at this rate. Oh no, he's a big moment of oversteer around that corner. I don't think it's going
to cost him too much.
That could cost him a solid 10th or 2 because it compromises exit and momentum. Be enough, though. It could be enough, but let's see. Crossing the line, he puts it almost a minute.
It didn't matter.
He would have been able to do a 1 point. He would have been a 107. He would have done
7-9.
I think he could have done a 107. I think that was on the cards.
That might be on the cards for the last run.
Yeah, that was a brilliant
also
run.
Old Softs Mage.
Oh my god, you're right. You're right. He could go even faster.
Why?
Alan Toast has some real pace here. You love to see it.
Yeah, you definitely love to see it.
At least I'll be able to see potentially one McLaren win Brazil. From Dylan Max and the lawn mower is back.
Oh yeah, that's I believe that's Sniper, who's also Edge.
Ah.
He and I have been talking before about him. Oh, and Mako's invalidated. He and I have been talking before about him coming back to reserve as he's currently pitting.
Yeah, Freebird is starting another lap right now. So let's see what he can do in this first sector.
Oh no, Edge! And then Burn Victim crashed!
Oh, Burn Victim is completely out of it. I apologize if my microphone peaked to everybody. Give me just a second.
That might have been me as well. I
think we both peaked a little bit there. I just reduced my gain a little bit. Sorry to any headphone users.
Oh, Cape to Possum finishing a run. This looks like it could be very good. It's good enough to get P10.
Yeah, solid run. And, well, unfortunately for Burn Victim, he's not going to be able to improve because I think he could have gone faster, but, well, that's why you got to keep it consistent.
2/10.
Yeah, and, well, one...
Drunken Shamrock is coming onto the track. This is not a drill. This is not a drill.
Yeah, Freebird is also spinning. He's just really not having a good time. MRK is getting started. He won the Tier 5 race. Honestly, a really good pace in there. So let's see if he can bring that over into no assists, making his way down towards turn 4. How much improvement has he found in that first sector? 3/10 in that first sector. There we go. That's some real... Oh, he somehow didn't invalidate. I thought that would have been an invalidation for sure.
I thought it was foregone conclusion. Oh,
Hitch! Hitch just put himself second overall. What a run from AlphaTauri. Wow. I'm actually flabbergasted. Oh, MRK
Oh,
invalidated. I just got back in time to see him well across that white line. And
Dylan said DSQ, let's go.
oh, that's unfortunate. Cape DePossum is making his way back in. I'm pretty sure he's quite baffled to see his
Giants
teammate
fan's doing
on
his
the
last
original
run
front row.
early.
I don't blame him, because this track can be a traffic nightmare, especially in that second sector. So I don't blame him for going on around this time.
I think he's doing another cooldown. I think he's doing a warm-up lap. He was 2 seconds down.
Yeah, you're right. He's not expending any battery. You are 100% correct. He is not going on a flyer just yet.
You know what might been? He might have a moment in the Senna S's.
That is very wait. Senna S's?
Yeah.
I forget which part is technically the Senna S. This isn't it just the first
Turn 1 and 2.
Okay.
It's also technically turn 3, but they also have another core name for that. I don't know. I just know Senna S is at the start.
Yeah. I am terrible with corner names.
Well, they've said it so many times.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm terrible at remembering names. I only know
a lot of things.
Yeah, I only know all these drivers by name because I've seen them enough times to know. I'm way better recognizing faces than names. Like, I remember perfectly the face of some person I just happened to pass by every day in high school. I don't even know who the heck they are, but I know exactly what they look like.
Drunken went purple.
And Benzo is disqualified. Both Ferraris are just having a hard time. And Drunken, well, I think Benzo was beached on the grass, and so just couldn't do anything. Yeah, unfortunately.
What's with Drunken?
Crossing the line, he's only P5. Does he have enough time?
That might be I can't. He does. He's gonna. I don't know. I can't see his fuel right now, but he can recharge his ERS. Normbash has retired in the pits, I believe.
MRK!
No, it was a crash.
Oh, and you get a 5-place grid pen for that. MRK's going to be...
start in the back.
Yeah, he's going to be starting right in the back. Unfortunate for MRK. Stewards are probably going to want to review that later just to take a look. But
Giants fan. Minico gets a blocking penalty.
What is happening in qualifying? Everything is just completely gone topsy-turvy right now. I can't believe I just said
review at the end. The mage, just stop.
I can't believe I just said that.
Abandoned his lap again.
So that's it. Wait, no, hang on. He gets across the line.
He's going again, but he's got very old tires.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much of improvement he's gonna find, but we'll run aboard and take a look. Everybody is getting ready to go on final runs, or they are on final runs. We have multiple drivers out having crashed or just chosen to retire in the pits, such as Chili, who just did that. His best start is going to be P8, but he could be beaten. Giants fan has found already well over a 10th in that first sector, but he's got a bit of traffic in the way. The question is, are they on bankers or flyers?
That's an outlap of yellow, but he just got a huge tow from them.
Yeah, that's going to help him out massively as he makes his way through the next few sectors. Hitch and Alan Toast are getting ready to go, but they are running out of time. A little over 30 seconds remain. Giants fan now, gets a snap of oversteer. That is going to be some time lost on that corner exit.
And he goes purple too.
Yeah, Giants fan is only up by a 100th now. That is not going to be that much of a gain.
Andy was 0.3 quicker through Sector 2.
Yeah, Andy getting a nice run here. Will he be able to put on the front row, maybe? Let's take a look. No, he's still slower than Giants fan. Giants fan
can't even prove that much
crashes into the wall.
Red flag, red flag.
Yeah, Irons making his way through. No improvement.
Minico? Purple 2 and 0.2 quicker?
Minico could not somehow pull a miracle here, right? There's no way. Let's find out. Crossing the line. He improves. But not enough for it to really matter.
Iron spins, he is done.
Drunken Shamrock is looking to find a bit of time. Let's take a look. Going across. Can he pull it off?
Only P5.
Only P5. That's going to be his best.
Hitch is on the front row, though. He did not improve. Allen is invalidated. It doesn't matter. Allen's got pole.
Yeah, looks like qualifying is decided for the most part. Winfrey is not finding any improvement. Move Midnight goes into the pits. Yeah.
Midnight
Oh,
was
yeah,
down.
it's over. That's the end of qualifying. Alan Toast,
Oh,
taking...
yellow. Never mind.
Wait, what happened to Yellow? Oh,
Yellow just won
Yellow!
P6.
Solid run from Yellow.
We just discounted yellow entirely. Like, oh
Wait,
yeah, it's
we
over.
completely discounted Yellow. We apologize for that.
Yellow, we apologize for you're on a run.
So Yellow did a great job by himself P6, but meanwhile, Alan Toast puts in a blistering lap for pole position. A Hitch, who just came in out of nowhere, is going to be joining him on the front row. Oh,
Also, I will say,
he's rocking the Charles Leclerc football helmet.
okay. I will say for people who just joined us, there's a lot of grid penalties we gotta go through here real quick. Minico has a 5 plays grid penalty. There's some more here, waiting for it to resurface. MRK has a 5. We had Benzo disqualified, Edge disqualified, so MRK will start 20th. Minico, on the other hand, is gonna start victim. Oh, Norbash has just left.
Let's hope we can get him rejoined
I'm inviting him
before the
back.
race starts. Perfect, thank you. So, Hitch is just going to complete another dark horse in this race. Meanwhile, we do see a lot of familiar faces towards the front. Minico also kind of a dark horse. So, solid runs from the two newcomers. Maybe we'll see them more often as the season continues.
Moldy Dragon, who's sitting 6th in championship, qualified 9th, so he's just going to start 8th, so hopefully he can move himself up a little bit further today. Cloud?
There's no way it's raining, right?
It's just cloud.
It just looks. Could someone in chat please confirm or deny that it's going to be raining this race? Please let me know.
I'm going to check the actual NA chat.
I hope it's raining at some point. Because dynamic weather always improves racing.
Oh, Norbash lost power for a second.
Oh, wow. Looks like the weather is just... it's not just affecting the game, it's affecting his place. That's crazy.
Dang, okay.
I'm going to take a look at the chat here. Okay.
Nothing's going on.
Nothing going on in chat. Chat's dead. Great. Chat is just more dead than Charles Leclerc's car. That's crazy.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough out of you. Mate, I'm putting you in timeout.
I literally tuned in onto the serial and say, "Oh, formation lap," and then they just hear, "Oh no!" and I look over and I'm like, "Don't tell me." I immediately see Leclerc in the
Alan
wall.
just said full dry. Thank you, Alan.
Oh,
congrats on pole.
Yeah, congrats on pole. I'm disappointed, but fine.
You'll live.
I will live.
Hopefully we don't get 5 safety cars again, but there was a glitch with the settings, so hopefully that does not happen again.
Wait, what do you mean a glitch?
Remember how I told you the settings were messed up in the lobby?
I do not remember, actually.
I
think we've already established I have terrible memory.
I've been aware of this for a while. But yeah, the settings were messed up. To my knowledge, they've been fixed. So hopefully we don't get 5 safety cars, because that was a lot.
Yeah, so I was right, and 4 was the limit. Okay, here we go.
No, 5 is still the limit.
Okay, here we go. 5 red lights coming on here in Brazil. 5 red lights are out. We are underway. Allen gets a great start. Giants fan does not, though. He immediately drops down to P6. Make that P7, P8. Giants fan has just completely fallen off the face of the earth. Make that P9. What has happened to Giants fan? What a disaster of a start for him. That has just completely and utterly ruined him. Oh my gosh. Those hard tires are not doing him any favors, but look at the spread of tire choices we have here. Quite a variety. We do have 3 outliers, though, with Move Midnight, as well as Drunken Shamrock and Andy electing for the soft tires, probably hoping for an early safety car, and, well, they may just get it with what's going on. Edge, he's got a puncture already?
What?
How?
What happened?
I don't know!
Oh, more yellow flags. I think that's still just Edge with his puncture. He's on the hards, too.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Entire set of hard tires just completely thrown out. That is really unfortunate. He's going to have to work hard to cut his way through the field after that one.
Mm-hmm. The Giants fan's in 10th, and someone in the chat just said his second disaster start for Giants fan tonight. Yikes.
Yeah, that is horrible. Miniko, though, he's already making some moves. He's up into P7 right now. Fantastic running. Chili goes into the pits and already gets a... He's retired? What happened to Chili?
Norbash is back.
Edge spins. He's beached, I think. I think Edge is beached.
He's beached.
Wait, no, he's moving.
Lied.
He's going to get disqualified, though, if he keeps going this way.
No, he's turning around.
Okay, we're good. We're good. The thing is, though, the game can be very finicky, and if you go backwards even a little bit, it can do that. That happened to me in Monza. I will say this, Cody's, I will never forgive you. That was a solid points finish I could have had. Anyways,
falling.
What is going on?
He's 13th.
Does he have? Wait, I think he has wing damage on his front. He does. He's got wing damage on his front left end plate.
Giants fan, do not make the same mistake
as
last week.
Please do not pull a Mexico Giants fan. Just peel into the pits and just
you were
make
2 seconds slower a lap. Also, apparently, Giants fan had a drive-through in Tier 1.
Oh. Yeah, so the question is, will Giants fan continue to try and make this work, or will he give up and go into the pits? He's still going! Why is he doing this?
I can't.
Why?
Looking at the front, meanwhile, look at Andy going for the lead with DRS!
Yeah, this isn't working out the greatest for Andy. This is working out great for Drunken Shamrock, though. He's up into P4 now, really making use of this good pace. Miniko, meanwhile, also making some moves. Oh, almost moved his car straight into the wall there. Very good to save that snap of oversteer, but Miniko is really proving that he's got some pace.
Yeah, that he is. And also, I will say props to Hitch. His first race in Gnosis, and he's in P3.
Yeah, 2 newcomers, and they're both fighting in the top 6 with impressive levels of pace. You can even see that Miniko, okay, I was going to say, okay, no, actually, never mind. He is starting to close the gap to Yellow Snowman. Little by little.
14.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that huge corner gain. That's absolutely insane. Miniko genuinely has some real pace. He could be in a fight for the podium. Meanwhile, Andy's going to charge towards Alan. He doesn't get past Drunken Shamrock, though, putting in plenty of pace. Sets the fastest lap of the race. And that is 2.5 seconds faster than the fastest lap I could put in. So that's kind of...
Oh, is Andy going for it? Andy almost went for it into turn 4.
Well, actually, no. I don't think that was my fastest lap. I think my fastest lap was a little bit better than that, but still, like, that's still depressing to look at. Anyways, we have Andy making his way forward. He still can't find a way past Alan Toast, and this works out perfectly for him.
Look at the battery differences, Mage. Look at the battery difference between Andy and Alan.
This is a perfect parallel of Tier 2 with Freddy. Freddy was able to
yellow
fight...
flags!
Drunken Shamrock! Oh, off the track. The front runners are just having a horrible day today. We have Giants fan who's still staying out. Why are you still committing to this? Please.
You're dropping to the back.
He's
also,
dropping
Edge has been lapped by everybody.
And Giants fan is actually throwing another race right now. This is unbelievable. The exact same situation as Mexico. And he's doing it again. Miniko is making some moves. Look at the pace this man has. Get him a full-time seat as well as Hitch. I think they both earned one by now. Very impressive from the both of them. I didn't expect them to show and just immediately put themselves into the top 5.
Has just overtaken Drunken Shamrock.
Yeah, Drunken Shamrock, those soft tires are already starting to fall off for him, maybe.
Yeah. Also, Mage, remember how I said Alpine, hopefully they have a better race? They're on for currently 18 points.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a good race for them, although granted, in all the other tiers, they're kind of killing it overall in the combined constructors. If you look at the combined driver standings, you'll see on me on there, somehow, I have no idea. I'm towards the bottom, obviously, but you'll see mostly Alpine drivers. So, I mean, I said this before in Tier 2, I'll say it again. Props to Alpine for the great lineup.
Sorry, Mage, but Andy's going for it into turn 1. and he backed out of it. God dang it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't bother to look at it.
He's just
Oh,
backing out of it at every chance he has. He had the line to send it there.
yeah, but you got to pick your battles, though. You don't want to get too aggressive
Yeah.
for your own good because we've seen what has happened before. Verstappen and Ocon come to mind.
That's
Yeah,
a whole different scenario. That's unlaughing.
Max had every right to be upset in that moment, to be honest, because that was
The yellow
kind of ridiculous. Oh, what is that?
flags.
Edge?
I think no, Edge is still lapped.
No, Edge isn't left.
Edge is lapped by everyone except Benzo.
Yeah, Edge is just not having a good time.
Well, his puncture ruined him.
Oh yeah, that was the first thing, and then he spun with the puncture, which again kind of ruined him.
Could Hitch is going for the move here, I think.
Oh yeah, he's more than got him here. Andy, I think, made a pretty big miscalculation electing to go into soft tires. It's clearly not working out for him. Hitch, though, really making use of these hard tires. It says, thank you very much. I'm going to take that second place now. And now, I have a free shot directly towards the race lead. The question is, can he pull that off? Because Allen has some real pace here. Meanwhile, Minico, he doesn't have enough pace to keep up with that top three, but he does have enough to kind of put himself in a bit of a no man's land. Yellow Snowman cannot keep up. Meanwhile, Gwenfro is having a little bit of a problem with a certain Haas driver who's a championship leader, but said Haas driver also has no ERS and is on soft tires, so, I think Gwenfro's got it just fine.
Yep. And also, while they're fighting, a certain moldy dragon is getting eager to close up and get into the fight.
Yeah, you're right. He is slowly but surely gaining, and I think he's hoping for Drunken Shamrock to make a move or two.
That's Gary. Gary just spun.
Oh,
And he's beached.
Oh, he's stuck. He's actually full on stuck. He's gonna get disqualified. That may even bring out a six. Oh,
I think
he reset
it reset
himself.
him. I don't know if
either he reset himself or the game reset him. Either way, if there is. Hello? There we go. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Either way, though, whether the game did it or he did it, I think he should be granted an exception because he literally could not move.
Mage.
Hitch.
What is this?
Starting from literally nowhere, Hitch has found the lead of the race. This is a brand new entrant, and he's already making an impression. This is incredible driving from Hitch.
Way.
If any no assist team principal is in need of an extra driver, I have a recommendation.
There aren't team principals for NA.
Well, technically, like there is technically team principals, and that would be the top 10 who pick their seats. Like how Benzo picked out Burn Victim. But I'm just like, hey, if there's a slot open, we have someone to fill it, and we have another driver who could also fill in, because Minico and Hitch are proving to have incredible pace right now. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, look at Allen. Oh, he backed out of it. He had so much pace there for a moment.
Yeah, the thing is, Allen still has a ton of battery he just hasn't tapped into yet. So he could really make use of that.
MRK is just overtaking Giants fan.
Yeah. Giants fan, I'd hate to break it to you, but I think your plan is not working.
Failed.
Just in theory, hypothetically. Failed. I think MRK is actually trying to give his teammate a little bit of a helping hand here. Maybe, like, keep him just behind to give him a little bit of a toe, you know? I think? I don't know.
I don't think that's going to work, though.
Yeah.
Because now, with where they are, when they pit, if they come in together, they're screwed. I say they. Giants fan is more screwed.
Yeah, Giants fan, I think, is making a horrific miscalculation. What I know he's doing at this point is holding out in the hopes of a safety car coming. But just like last week, it's simply not happening, and he's going to lose a ton of time for it. Sure, he managed to make it up last week and get a P3 by the end, but with the amount of cars between him and the front... Wait, what?
He didn't get podium.
I thought he did. He got a top 5. I want to say he got 3rd.
He got top 5. We didn't interview him.
Oh, yeah, you're right. P4?
P6.
Really? I thought he managed to make a better comeback than that. Okay, never mind. Giants fan. I am
It's
not
still not working out, Chief.
Giants fan. I am not your race engineer or strategist, but from an outsider looking
Fox.
in, Fox.
Uh,
Well, yeah, and here comes Giants
Hitch
fan.
has tier 1 pace? What?
Wait, what? What did they say? Hitch has.
Hitch had ridiculous pace in tier 1. Oh my god.
So Hitch just literally walks in, has insane pace, is leading the no assist race
On debut.
on debut. You know,
Okay.
I thought I was happy when I won tier 6 on debut.
No, this
Man,
is bigger.
I yeah, I was very proud of myself, but man, this like my tier 6 victory pales in comparison to what Hitch is showing right now, and the race isn't even over yet. Like
Yeah.
he's proving he can compete with the best of the best in this league, which I
Is
could
it?
never hope to do.
Is it just me, Mage? Or does it not even look like Alan's truly giving it 100% right now?
No, he's absolutely not. You can see he hasn't even tapped into a lot of his battery. He's just sitting there biding his time, not really worrying about it too much. What I think he's trying to do is just keep close, goad Hitch into burning more of his battery, and then that way he can just take a moment to go on the offensive.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm speculating, at least. Drunken Shamrock finally gets past both Alpines and is free to charge forward. But, well, those soft tires are going to be struggling by now, so that fighting may be for nothing, especially since he has no battery left to speak of, while Yellow happens to have, I don't know, like 80% or something. Like, it's not that much from compared like 10 to 80. It's okay, no, it's massive. Who am I kidding? Anyways,
He almost has 90.
yeah, Helen Toast. Once again, he's gonna get another good run, and Hitch is just burning a little bit of battery here. Alan Toast, once again, he's not trying to fight him. I either Alan
Is he
Toast
trying to force an error? Which he almost did.
Yeah, I think he's either trying to force an error or hoping to just ride Hitch's coattails and form a gap between these two. Oh, never mind.
Right
Here he
outside.
goes. Alan Toast using
He
very
touched
little
the grass.
battery. Oh,
Touch the
man.
grass.
And he touched more grass than Pat did this week. That's absolutely
Okay,
insane.
you know what? That's a lie, actually.
Oh, no. I absolutely agree with you there.
I
Anyways,
think it's more than you, actually.
I actually do get out quite a bit. Especially since, me working in IT, very sedentary job, so I've been going out over the past 2 weeks and continuing to work out.
Glenford overtook his teammate.
Let's take a look at Gwenfro did do that. Fantastic from Gwenfro. He's showing some really solid base right now. Meanwhile, Drunken Shamrock, I know he's elated to be past the Alpines, but very concerned that they could get past him. Freeberg gets a 3-second time penalty, probably caught out. Yep, he absolutely was caught out by turn 2. No surprise there. Though that corner can easily catch you out, whether on entry or exit. Meanwhile, Hitch maneuvers his way past. Giants man gets a 3-second time penalty.
Irons is spun. And he's backing up onto the track, and he's beached himself. Never mind, he got himself free.
Yeah, again, like Giants fan
Why
is
did you
hoping
back up
for a
onto the
safety
track?
car that is simply not coming. Look at the gap. 1 seconds compared just
Look at
between
Molly.
Irons and MRK. And Giants fan is almost 2 seconds behind his teammate. Giants fan is well over a pit stop or 2 behind the leader.
I'm investigating that right now, actually. Right now, he is just about nearly 2 pit stops away from the leader.
That's
Shocking.
I mean, he tried this last week and it did not work out for him, and yet he's continuing to try to commit to it this week.
I'll say it worked, but didn't work at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, because I think it would have been better for him if he just went ahead, bit the bullet, pitted for some medium tires, and just went for it full pace.
If he could have done that here, he'd probably be up there right around Moldy Dragon right now.
Probably. Because we
Looks
know
like
he's got
Glenfro's
pace.
gonna go for a move here on Drunken Shamrock, who has 30% more than Drunken, and look at the pace.
Yeah, Glenfro, is he going for... No, he's electing to back out. He completely chose to do that. I don't blame him. Because why go for a risky move like that when you have a perfect opportunity awaiting for you going into turn 4? Because look at that, no battery, he's got plenty, he's got DRS, he's gotten past. Gwenfro puts himself right into the top
Yellow
5.
flags.
Textbook maneuver. That's Edge. Yeah, Edge is having a race I think he would much rather forget.
Same as Benzo.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for the both of them. Oh, we have
Alan still not using much battery, but he has half a second lead.
Yeah, Hitch is also seemingly aware of Alan's battery usage and is trying to minimize it himself. I think the two of them are just in a silent agreement to kind of just tow each other along a little bit, try to form a gap as Andy just pits. Yeah, so he's probably going to go for a set of hard tires to finish out this race. Fantastic preservation weight. Andy could do mediums. Is he doing mediums? No, he's going for the hard tires.
Yeah, I like that call with softs.
You know what I'm baffled by though? We are 15 laps in and not a safety car in sight. As Irons gets a penalty. Yeah, like I said though, safety cars seem to happen, at least from what I saw in tiers 2 and 5. They happen more so in the latter half of the race.
They are still enabled. I did double check.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't doubt that. There's just not been a significant enough incident to cause one, so I'm not surprised.
We haven't had an incident to cause one.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been pure racing for the most part.
Giants fan has finally pitted. Giants fan has finally pitted.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's too little, too late. He's gonna be lucky if he finishes in the points by the end of this.
They have a front wing. He's going on medium.
He can make it to the end on mediums. They're going to be struggling, but I think he pit way too early. I mean, at that point, he was that far into the race. Might as well commit 3 or 4 more laps and then pit for the mediums. You've already gone this far. I think this was a little bit of an error from Giants fan.
Yep. Drunken finally pitting now on those soft tires. I'm sure Midnight's going to do the same here in a moment once he gets around to the pit lane. What is Drunken going for? A set of mediums.
Yeah, I know Drunken Shamrock is very happy about Giants fans' predicament. That's going to make his championship fight that much easier. Snaky, I know, if he's watching, is going to be very pleased to see that as well, because that means he's still in on the fight. Andy also is in on this fight. So he's going to be looking to make some moves. Speaking of, he just did. He's already up to P6. And as we've seen before, as I saw before, at least in Tier 2, the undercut is powerful. This is an insane move by Andy. Fantastic maneuvering. I didn't expect him to go for that, but he did it, and he made it work, too. That was just smooth. Great race
between the two of them.
Yeah, genuinely, that was, the best comparison that I could possibly make is riding the wave and surfing. He just perfectly rode that wave and just sailed on by. That was perfect.
Mage, I have a bet here.
Yeah.
I bet Alan and Hitch come in around lap 20 for mediums.
Honestly, that's a pretty safe bet, and because that's simply
Norbash is pitting on 16 lap old mediums. I think he's going on the hards to go to the end.
Yes, pitting now isn't the worst idea for the medium tire runners. If they could make it another lap, though, would be a good call. Wait, that's not for Romeo. What's happened?
Is that Irons again? It's Irons.
Yeah, he spun again. Uh-oh.
Oh, he's in the middle of the track.
Oh! A little bit of evasive maneuvers had to be done there. I think Irons is finally just going to say, you know what? I think it's about time I pit. And, yeah, no surprise there. Giants fan is pitting again?
Irons sped in the pits. He might be retiring.
No, I mean, this is Brazil. It's a very easy to speed into the pit lane. Saw that multiple times in Tier 2.
What's Giants fan doing?
Is he pitting?
Did he break his front wing again?
He broke his front wing again!
It's over. It's over.
Giants fan is just in absolute shambles right now.
I don't know what's happening. Yellow's now in. This is a planned pit stop. for the
I
Hargs.
can't believe this. The guy who won Tier 1 and no assists in drivers and constructors is having a nightmare of a race right now.
Of a season right now as
Yeah,
well.
it's just genuinely unbelievable. I didn't
Uh,
think he would make mistakes like this.
Midnight. What are you doing?
What is midnight? Wait, 17 laps on this
What are you
soft
doing?
tire?
Is he trying to extend? Is he gambling on a soft medium?
He's doing a soft medium. This man is absolutely out of his mind.
If he can pull this off with 20 laps on softs and doing less on mediums?
Well, no. He would be smart to just go ahead and pit this lap. The fact that he's gone this long, though, on the soft
He can do mediums
tires.
at this point.
Yeah. Like, okay, you know what? Aside from anything, no matter where Midnight finishes, props to him for not demolishing these soft tires by now. Impressive tire management.
They're screaming right now.
Oh yeah, you could tell he's struggling through each and every corner. So if there was a time to pit, this is it. Moldy Dragon, speaking of, seems to agree with that notion, as he just did so. Andy, meanwhile, is proving just how powerful the undercut can be. He could be holding the race lead by the end of this. Drunken Shamrock making use of these medium tires. He's going to be struggling a bit by the end, but he's making use of that pace now.
Midnight was listening to you. Does he go on the mediums though?
Ooh, Giants fan makes a bit of a close move. Benzo retires. He's crashed. That may be a safety car. No, he may be too far off the track.
It's too far off the track.
He's too far off. No safety car.
Giants fan is still he's probably screaming right now.
If Giants fans saw that safety car happen after he had to pit twice, he probably want to break something.
Either way, I bet he's screaming right now.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's P16. He's 20 seconds back on the next driver. There's such a huge gap. I think he'll be lucky if he scores points today. This is a disaster for him.
Minico has dove into the pits, same as Gwenfro. I bet they're both going to those medium tires.
Yep, that's exactly what they're doing. And yeah, fastest lap from Giants fan. It's not going to make that much of a difference. The gap is simply too great. Let's take a look at the leader interval, actually. Yeah, Giants fan is 52 seconds back. I think it's safe to say he's not winning this one.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. How are we 52 seconds back, but Freebird's a minute 11?
Wait, yeah, that's actually a good point. What the heck? So he's over a lap down. Wait, that's correct. He's lapped.
No way.
Yes. Look on the mini map. Going down the main straight. That is
when has that ever happened?
I think. Yeah, that was absolutely the top two. Giants fan is left. Yep, right on lap 20. No surprise there. Good call.
Very good call by both. Moldy got 3 seconds for, I presume, track limits. Allen going on to set mediums. What about Hitch? Hitch going on to mediums as well. Does Hitch get ahead? No, he does not.
Yeah, Allen toasts. Great pit stop. Great strategy.
Wait.
It's just between the two of them for the rest of this race. Andy cut me in on this. Actually, nope, he's not. He might be able to get Hitch. Let's see what happens. No. It's close, but not close enough. He tried with that undercut. Unfortunately, it's not going to do him any favors. He's on older, slower tires compared to the front, too, so they're just going to slowly pull away now. Meanwhile, Kate Opossum goes into the pits. It seems this race is going to mostly wind down, and at this rate, I think we could actually have one no-assist race with no safety cars.
Don't jinx it.
I say it's possible. The Giants fan runs wide.
You don't see that too often.
Yeah.
Japan.
He's just completely crumbled.
Yep. And Normbach gets back into the top 10. From losing Wi-Fi at the end of quali to rejoining mid-race to being in the top 10 on his own strategy. Not bad. Yeah,
good call from Normbach, honestly. Good strategy. He's got a good pace. And at this rate, he'll be able to finish in the points. Right now, though, it looks like the top three has been all but decided. That is, unless Hitch has something to say about it. He is almost within range. Giants fan gets another time penalty.
Edge is out. He's retired in the pits.
Yep, he's retired in the pits. So, yeah,
I
this
spent 6 seconds.
yeah, doesn't matter what happens at this point. Giants fan is basically ruined. He goes wide. He
Mage.
went wide again.
Oh, jeez, he's struggling. MRK gets a 3, but Mage, I got a little mid-race trivia for you.
Hmm.
When was the last time in no assist that Giants fan got 6 seconds of penalties?
I don't know.
Qatar.
Well, that's guitar for you. No surprise.
Well, but still, we had that great finish there. So,
Yeah, I can't believe this is happening though. This is absolutely baffling. And honestly, I'm used to seeing a safety car by now.
Burn victim gets a 3-second. Midnight has to avoid Edge's AI after retiring in the pits. Hopefully no one hits him. Hopefully Gary avoids. I don't need... Okay, he's finally off the track.
Yeah, meanwhile, we have Miniko here looking for a move. He gets past Drunken Shamrock and up into P4. Could Miniko get a podium, perhaps, at the rate of his pace? We'll have to take a look and see.
Push.
He's got to push real hard, but still, he's got 13 laps. So all he needs to do is be a little under a second a lap faster, and he can catch him. That's all he's got to do. He's on fresher tires. He's on faster tires. He's gained 0.3 in 1 quarter. This is possible.
We got a bunch of moves going on in the midfield. Moldy Dragon moved up to 8th, and Cape de Pasta moved back into the top 10. We got some battles here in the midfield, Mage, just for the last few point spots.
Yeah, this race is surprisingly quiet, though, by no assist standards.
MRK?
Yeah.
Gary?
Gary's just having a problem here. He's going a little slow on the straight.
Does he have damage?
I don't know.
No, he's saying ow. I can't tell he has damage. It looks like...
Moldy Dragon spun out! Oh, he got himself stuck a little bit,
look out for traffic! Look out for traffic!
And Norbash finds himself up into P10 now.
Well, it looks like Burn Victim's been given a gift. He only has a 3-second time penalty, so that's not going to hurt him at the moment. But with Cave to Possum on 2-lap-old mediums, I would have to imagine he's going to have pace on Burn Victim.
Yeah. You know, I was talking before about Miniko. Look at the gap now. He is rapidly shrinking that gap.
Yeah, that's a thing. Look at Hitch! Look at Hitch!
He is all over the back of Allen. Could he somehow win no assists on debut? Is this a possibility? The two seem evenly matched.
Talk to this man.
Wait, what did he say?
You and I both want to desperately talk to this man. Moldy Dragon's already got by Normbash.
Yeah. And
yellow flag, is that Irons again? It is Irons again. He's crashing to the wall.
I'm curious. Where is Allen in the driver's standings compared to Drunken Shamrock, as well as Andy?
I can tell you.
Yeah.
Allen is currently 15 back on Drunken, and Andy is only 10 back.
Wait a second. You said 15 back. Allen will be tied with Drunken Shamrock on points.
Hold on, I'm checking something. Bear with me.
And if Andy is only 10 back, he'll be leading by 2 points. Not counting fastest lap just yet.
No. That's 15 to 10.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Then Andy's only going to be 5 points off.
Yeah, 5 points off.
And Allen and Drunken Shamrock will be tied unless one of them has the fastest lap.
Allen would, right now as it stands, Allen would lead based going to count back on race wins.
Well, right, but on points, they'd be tied.
Oh, yes. On points, they'd be tied.
That is surely baffling. Let's take a look at...
I'm looking at some of these midfield drivers to see what would happen on points right now.
Giants fan has the fastest lap, so I don't think any of the front runners will be able to take that from him, so...
Right. Unless we get something with soft tires, but I did find something interesting, Mage. If Yellow holds position, he will pass Sketchy Bull.
Yeah.
I can't really say that's surprising, but it's something.
Yeah, Yellow's had a solid season. Not as good as he did last season, though.
No.
I mean, it also just goes to show how much of these front runners have really improved, as well as two newcomers who are making a strong impression, to say the least. Miniko once again closing that gap. 10 laps to go, and he's closed that gap from, I think, 11 seconds to 7.
The sun is out, Mage.
Yeah, it is, and Miniko is finding further improvement on each run.
Uh, we have a question for the gap to leader.
Oh, yeah. Let me pull that up. Let's take a
Nope.
look here.
Giants fan is a lap down. Giants fan is a lap down.
Yeah, Giants fan is. I know it says 52. It's
There's a
his
timing
time.
glitch once we
It,
get to MRK down.
yeah, his timing is glitched, but he is behind MRK, who we know at this point is essentially lapped.
Hitch thought about moving to turn 1. Does not go for it. He's gonna have a great run to turn 4. The track is definitely gonna be heating up now, Mage, with the sun out.
Yeah, and that's not good for the drivers who have already used up quite a bit of their tires. It will start to make a difference on them. Tires may start to overheat a little bit. Hitch, meanwhile, though, is going to be all over the back of Alan Toast. But as for the hard runners, their tires could really start to get activated. Wait, let's take a look at the gap with Minico. Hold up.
Huh. He's what, 17 back?
Minico is 5.3 seconds and still lowering. He's going to be able to catch him. We could have a podium with 2 debut racers.
I think Miniko's raced before.
And no assist? I don't think
Yeah.
he has. Could someone clarify if Miniko has raced no assist?
I can double check.
Yeah, I think this is his debut.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, meanwhile, we have Hitch maybe looking for a move, but he elects to just stay behind. Alan and Hitch are just not using much of their battery. They aren't even trying to fight each other that hard. What I think they're doing is maybe biding their time, hoping one or the other makes a mistake. I don't know. They just seem to be waiting. The question is for what? I'm assuming they're going to try and go all out in the last few laps.
I will say this is at least Miniko's season debut. I don't know if I'm pretty sure he raced before.
I don't know. I don't feel like I've seen him before.
Oh well, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, if this is his debut, this is one heck of a
3.8.
debut. Hitch, I would say, of course, is more impressive because he's going to get past. He's going to get into the lead. Hitch has the pace he needs, and he's going to get alongside and potentially ahead, and he does. He pulls it off. Hitch is once again leading the race. Now,
Hitch has more battery.
Yeah. Will he be able to hold on to it, though, going into turn 4? Because now Alan is going to get some DRS of his own, and you can see the difference it's making as he's dumping some battery here, getting alongside. No, he can't.
No.
Hitch stays ahead. So I think the fight is genuinely on between the two of them now. With 7 laps left to go, we have 2 drivers, but only one of them is going to take that top step.
That is exactly where I am. Also, still looking at the gap for Miniko to Andy.
Yeah,
We're
that gap is
crossover at 3
rapidly
seconds.
closing. If you look a little bit further back, you can just see in the distance that Aston Martin slowly but surely closing in. And, I completely forget this thing has the quote-unquote special Valvoline livery, except for that little bit of flash of red and blue on the fin on the back.
Hey, a mage.
Yeah.
Aston Martin's closing on the Mercedes, while the Mercedes is closing on the Williams of Giants fan.
There's no way.
Alan also took the lead back, but that's Giants fan ahead of Andy technically, but he's still a lap down.
Yeah, that's a little bit embarrassing. Meanwhile, though, Hitch, he could take this position straight back immediately. Hitch, I think, has the upper hand in this battle right now as he retakes the lead going into turn 4.
That was a nice move in the turn 4. Showed him he was there and took that apex.
Yeah, again, both of them are very, very, what's a good way to put... Oh, snap of oversteer from Hitch there. Both of them are very, stingy with their battery.
Mm-hmm. Wait, just go on board Andy for a second, just to see Giants fan in front of him, but he's a lap down.
He's gonna be getting blue flags, right?
He is being blue flagged.
He could get a penalty.
He could get a 10-second time penalty. Wait, no, it's 5. It's 5. Sorry.
I was about to say 10 seemed wrong. Yeah. Meanwhile, Miniko, he's reduced the gap now to 2 seconds.
Wait, is Giants fan actually helping Miniko with giving dirty air to Andy?
I don't think so. I don't think it's intentional by any means. Yeah, he's absolutely getting blue flags. You saw that blue flashing light. Another one. Yeah. Giants fan is getting blue flags, but he is not giving it up just yet.
No, if he was smart, he would give it up so he doesn't get a hefty penalty. I might put him behind his teammate MRK.
Well, I would say the gap is big enough to where it's not really consequential at the moment. But
with a 5, he is behind his teammate.
Well, I'm saying like the gap between Giants fan and Andy right now. Yeah. So I mean, like, I don't think it really matters. But if Andy continues to get closer, well, yeah. And Andy, I think, will want to because Miniko is almost within range. That Aston Martin that was just a little bit of a blip in the back is now much closer, and you can absolutely see that car just inching ever closer, especially in the second sector. Look at that. He's now 1.2. It could be he's not going to get DRS just yet, but he could get it on the back straight. Actually, wait, did he just get it? There's no way. He actually just got it. Miniko is going to get DRS on this main straight.
No.
He's got it. That rear wing is open.
Miniko? No.
Miniko has DRS. I'm looking at it right now.
On my end, he does not have DRS.
He just closed it. Yeah, Miniko absolutely has DRS. He's going to absolutely have it this time. Going into turn 4, he's going to get it. Well, technically it's turn 3, but turn 4 is coming up right here. Still, Miniko has DRS. He's going to be in on this fight, and he's going to be looking over his shoulder as he's going to be desperate to hold on to this third place. But these mediums, I think, still have a little bit more life in them, at least compared to 17-lap-old hards. Look at how close Miniko is getting to the Mercedes of Andy. This is going to be a real fight for the last step of that podium. Meanwhile, we still do have a fight for the lead. Hitch goes onto the grass. He gets the 30-second time penalty.
No.
Well, there we go.
Going for it now.
Yeah, I think Hitch is just not even going to bother to fight it anymore. I think he knows that time penalty, he's just ruined. Unless
Alan gets one.
Well, I think what Hitch is going to do is he'll do either one of two things.
Alan's using battery. He just drained 10%.
Yeah, well, I think Hitch is going to have to do... Oh, there goes Miniko. He got past.
And Giants fans being blue flagged. And Freebird has retired. And there's a safety car.
Well, hey, Giants fan, you got that safety car you want. Oh, no.
One Fro could be in a prime spot.
Well, honestly, the top 2 could just pit for soft tires right now and get it for free. Straight up.
One Fro is still looking good.
Yeah, the question is, who's going to pit and who's not going to pit?
Yellow is pitting. I would think everyone pits.
Giants fan is going to pit, probably, but he's going to be a lap down.
Either way, he's still a lap down. I doubt he stays on track.
He's completely
You stay on track, you're still P13.
Yeah.
Moldy's pitting. I bet everyone's going on soft tires. Green, white, checkered. I absolutely agree.
I'm assuming that's a NASCAR thing.
It's a NASCAR thing, but it makes sense.
Yeah. It's
one lap of green. It's penultimate final lap finish.
Yeah. Well, honestly, yeah, that sounds just about right. Yep. I think everybody is going to dive straight into the pits for some fresh soft tires. There goes Miniko. There goes Andy. Wait, who was it that stayed out? Was it?
No, don't tell me. It was
Giants fan. Well, he's desperate to unlap. He's trying to unlap himself, actually.
He was able... he's still lapped.
He is still lapped, unfortunately.
He's pushing to try to get by.
Well, let's see if the front runner is going to be nice enough. Wait. Oh, hang on. He just might be able to... The safety car might just let him by. he might be allowed to unlap himself. Let's see. Is he going to
He's
do it?
thinking about he's going off the track to do it.
He's going to have to give up that position. I think what he's hoping is... what is he doing?
Giants fan, what are you doing, Chief?
I think what he's trying to signal is like, hey guys, can you go off the track and kind of let me by so then I can unlap myself?
Drunken just paid for the soft tire, so everyone aside from Giants fan, I still question this.
He still can't get
Stop it!
Giants fan is playing a very dangerous game here, but he just can't unlap himself. And honestly, I'm not surprised Alan Toast is going to let that happen, because you know what? That can mean Giants fan could get points, and Alan, considering he's in this championship
I don't
fight,
think the safety car's coming in.
Safety car is in this lab, and we only have a couple times. What is happening?
Well, it's a green-white checkered. It was almost out of the safety car window.
And
for
Giants
the actual
fan
race.
has completely ruined himself.
And potentially Andy. And Drunk... What?
Oh,
Drunken? No,
Giants fan is going to lose.
Drunken's going to catch up. Drunken could still get this done.
Drunken could somehow pull off a... What is happening? What is happening? We are going back under racing once again.
Fitting.
Let's take a look. Yeah, Giants fan on all mediums is going to go to the Ben 5-second penalty. He retires in the pits.
Oh my god!
Minico is proving to be very aggressive right now. Andy is in on this as well. Let's take a look.
Oh, that's the lap car Midnight.
Yeah.
I was like, wait.
Yeah, I think Midnight was just like, I don't want to be here anymore. Get me out. I can't say I blame him. Meanwhile, we have Burn Victim who just got overtaken by Yellow Snowman. And at the same time, with these penalties, Hitch is going to find himself off the podium. But Minico could have a P2 in his sights.
But yellow flag, that is still Giants fan.
Yeah, that's the Giants fan AI making its way out. I can't believe it. I can't believe that just happened.
I can't.
That was a disaster of epic proportions. But
oh wow.
Yeah. Here we go. So no DRS at all. It's just going to be pure hard racing. Hitch is going to be desperate to try and make as much speed as he can, try to make a gap. At the moment, he seems to be able to hold on to perhaps a P4, but it will probably be off the podium. Meanwhile, Minico and Andy are going to go wheel to wheel one more time. Andy seems to have a bit more pace. The two of them going side by side. Who is going to get a hold of that second step of the podium? Minico manages to hold on, but Andy's fighting it back here. He looked for an opening. Minico closed it. Andy now looking. Is he going to take the outside? He is. He's looking. Oh. He forced a penalty out of Minico. Minico can probably get that penalty removed.
We'll see, but for now, he would be off the podium.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Minico, but honestly...
Hitch could still make the podium now.
Hitch is going to be on the podium. With that gap, he's going to get it straight up.
But look at Allen. Allen has been dominant.
Yeah, dominant result from Allen. Hitch, maybe he's gotten entirely on merit. Even with the pen, Hitch has pulled it off. He's going to get a P2. Allen takes victory, though, here in Brazil. And Minico, while he's going to take 5th, I think he can argue to get that 3-second removed and hold on to 3rd place. Andy, though, is going to take 3rd. Drunken Shamrock 4th. Minico 5th for now. Gwenfro 6th. Yellow Snowman 7th. Burn Victim bringing home some spectacular points for Ferrari to take 8th. Moldy Dragon 9th and Kate Deposit 10th, rounding out the points finishers, as well as Norbesh, Midnight, MRK, once again beating his teammate, and Gary is going to be finishing 14th. You know, a little part of me almost wants to interview Giants fan, but that would be really cruel. I don't want to do that to him.
You know what? I'm sure Giants fan is listening. Giants fan, a little bit of advice. When you get there, it's box.
Yeah, that... I think that was a really poor call. I mean, like I said, though, safety cars seem to only happen in the latter half of the race. Looks like I was right.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. Minico is going to get driver of the day. Well earned for him. Again, I think he could maybe submit a clip showing that moment because he was
He
trying.
said he bottled it. He said, "Oh well."
So he's just going to relinquish it. Okay, then I think he
Wow.
could argue to
I
get
don't
that
know.
removed entirely, but you know.
But if all right, Hitch has joined. Andy, could you join the waiting room, please? Making one more call for him. If not, we're going straight to Hitch.
Oh, and Alan Toast actually got the fastest lap of the race, so
Yeah.
he's going to be leading it. Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Drunken Shamrock got
Wait.
P4.
Never mind.
So Drunken Shamrock will be leading the championship by
All right.
1 point.
All right. Andy's in the waiting room, so let's get Andy in here. That's P3. Mr. Andy is joining now. Andy, how we doing?
Doing great. What about you guys?
Doing pretty well. Fantastic result you just had. Managed to basically scare Minico into getting a time penalty right at the end, which managed to allow you to snag that third place. It's going to help you out in this championship, and you will have closed the gap in the points. You should be less than 10 points off. I think 7 points.
7 sounds right.
I think 7 is correct. I could be wrong there, but either way, you're closer within a range and can continue to take this fight forward. You honestly had a bit of a tough time keeping up with the front two. They seemed to cut above the rest, and Minico was giving you a hard time as he closed that gap towards the latter half. And of course, in those final couple laps, you did well to hold your own though and managed to get yourself another podium. So, how do you feel with that result?
Yeah, it was good. I knew that Minico would catch up. I'm not sure if he would have catched up that fast if it wasn't for me fighting Giants fan when he wanted to unlap himself. So I lost as 2 seconds on 2 laps there, which cost a lot. But we got it back after the late safety car and the soft and the 3 second to Minico. But all in all, that was a pretty good race, to be honest. The 2 top guys just too fast, no chance. I barely kept up on the soft when they were on hards, so I knew they would just run away with it. And I tried a monster undercut as well to get by or get up to the top 2 again, but they were still too far ahead, and that just shows how much faster they were. So yeah, props to them for mastering this track. That was very good drive from both of them.
Yeah, you still did get a good result yourself though with that third place.
Yeah, of course we managed to get a good result out of it. The best I could have gotten. I think I don't think I could have gained anything else. But it was a good fight with Minico there in the end. I noticed I had the lower wings, so was just trying to keep up in the middle sector and then capitalize on the straight. So
yeah,
happy with the result. Happy with the race.
It is weird to say that you were battling Giants fan who was lapped, though. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, honestly, it was kind of baffling to kind of watch his entire race crumble.
Yeah, because I'm not sure what happened to him, but he was probably on newer tires than me at that point, and he was faster. But I also saw him making a couple of mistakes that cost him some time, and I catched back up to him and got DRS. But at the end, he pulled away enough, so that was completely fine.
All right, Pat, you have anything to add?
Well, that's it from me.
Yeah, all right. Thanks for your time.
All right, see you guys.
See All right, Mage, we have the debut guy now.
Yeah.
Let's get Hitch in here. Man gets P2 on debut. Hitch, how you doing?
I'm alright.
Yeah, what a stellar result you just had. We had literally zero expectations. Because, well, to be honest, we had no idea who you were. We will definitely remember who you are now after that one. You managed to fight through that entire race. Unfortunately, that 3-second time penalty got kind of ruined your hopes for fighting for victory. Still, you did well in those final couple laps to pull enough of a gap to take second place. You had very solid pace. You were very confident. And honestly, you already established yourself as a real force to be reckoned with and no assists. So how do you feel with that result?
I mean, it was good. It was a fun race with Toast. I've raced with him a bunch before, and it was just a whole race-long battle. I mean, back and forth. No one can burn any ERS because you're going to need it. And if you try and pull away, there's no point because the DRS pulls you right back in.
Yeah, I noticed that the both of you were just really conservative with your usage of ERS. Both of you were consistently staying around the 80% markage. So I was wondering, like, are the two of you just fully aware of what the two of you are doing and you're both in on it? Or are you both just trying to think of a master plan? So it's definitely the former over the latter.
Yeah, I mean, having raced with Toast so much, he's not someone you can just like bait into burning all their ERS and then
Right.
get around and pull away. So you gotta save it all, and then if there was no safety car, maybe it would have been like a last lap, last 2 lap, everybody burns everything to see what they have. But I enjoyed that. It was fun.
Yeah, definitely a result to be proud of. And I think I can speak for both me and Pat when I say we hope to see you again and no assists in the future.
Definitely hope to be in here. It's good. I've been a no assist guy for a while, so
Yeah.
it's nice to
Yeah,
find a league that does that.
I started figuring about halfway through. I was like, this guy definitely drives on no assist on the regular just to instantly be right up there with Alan and killing it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're able to do full time, I would not be surprised if there was a seat available for you next season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Pat, you got anything to add?
No, but hopefully nothing. But really, we'll just hope to see you next week in other races down the line.
Yeah, thanks for your
Hope so.
time.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Yep.
All right,
All right,
and the
and
man of the hour.
I feel like he's been the man of the hour for a while now.
I mean, he has been putting in work.
And another race win for Alan.
Yeah, fantastic result you just had. You and Hitch were just a cut above the rest in terms of pace. You were able to just keep it cool, keep it steady, and fought your way through. And you won that race on merit, but it definitely made it easier for you when Hitch got that time penalty. Still, fantastic result. And after this, if Pat and I have our math right, you should be within 1 point of the championship lead. So, how do you feel with that result?
Well, I mean, I have to say I'm quite happy. You know, I wasn't very confident here in practice.
Wait,
like I said last week.
Oh, okay, hang on a
That's
second.
not
You
confident.
said you were not confident. Okay, so I need to ask, how fast would you be if you were confident here? Because that's kind of baffling to me.
No clue. I honestly
I'm
couldn't tell
scared.
you. I don't do really enough practice to really see.
Oh, jeez, legend over here.
I just show up, hope I do well enough. But I mean, yeah, the setup worked perfectly. You know, strategy. We worked together with Hitch, which was always great to see.
Yeah, I know it's kind of an unspoken agreement between the two of you to just kind of tow each other along and kind of help yourselves pull a gap from the rest of the field. I felt like that was the case. Either that or you two were just trying to absolutely big brain each other into making a mistake. So definitely the former over the latter. Still, solid maneuvering, great racing.
Right.
Honestly, kind of a dominant performance out there aside from fighting with Hitch. So yeah, I think we'll look forward to seeing you continue to fight for this title going into next week.
What track is next week?
Austria. Any strategies
Oh,
or
Lord.
plans going into it?
Maybe do at least 5 laps before the race.
Do you feel a little more
Yes.
confident there than you do here?
I think a little bit more. I have a little bit more track time at Austria.
All right, so everybody
not
get ready
fast,
for
but-
Alan to completely obliterate the rest of the field next week.
Well, let's see. Hitch is very consistent at every track, so he'll always be up there.
Yeah, I don't know if there will be a seat available for him next week. I hope there is, because I'd love to see more of him, but, you know, the woes of being a reserve.
Well, hopefully he does get a seat.
Mm-hmm.
We'll love to
Yeah.
race against him again.
Yeah.
We'll look forward to seeing you race again when we go to the Red Bull Ring.
hopefully you see me there then.
Yep.
Yep, thanks for your time.
All right, thank you guys.
Well, since I didn't get to say a joke match, I'll say it now. It's been reported that Machine Gun Kelly has left the track.
Wait, Machine Gun Kelly? That joke is completely flown over my head.
Oh, you didn't watch Brundle's Grid Walk. You don't know.
Okay, what was Machine Gun Kelly actually like there?
Yes.
Ain't no way.
It's a whole thing. I'll explain after.
That is Machine Gun
Ugh.
Kelly and F1 uttered in the same sentence is never something I thought I'd hear. But anyways, I think we'll all look forward to the Red Bull Ring. It always has good racing, and well, there's also a chance of rain there. It happens. So we'll be looking forward to seeing you all then. I've been Mike Mage,
I've been Pat.
and we'll be seeing you all next time.